Terence Fahey, victorious manager, planner and everything else that goes into this win. You did a lot of homework. You got your tactics right. I was just talking to Oran Cahill there, and where you placed him worked the treat, I thought, anyway, the whole game, like, you know.
He did an outstanding game, in fairness, and we had we had preempted maybe the way the game would set out, and different teams come with different kind of setups and that. So we were able to divert that into that when we needed to. It wouldn't be our traditional set, but we needed to do something after 10 minutes. I think we were 3-1 down, and so yeah, Oran, look at delighted for him. He really got a lot of ball, did very well. Gave us great composure back there.
Yeah. The whole half-back line, all the backs, but the half-back line would just dial on. He just had a Trojan game for us.
Yeah, our backs had a fine game. You know, our team, I wouldn't. There's a unit there, and it's a hard-working unit, and they're expected to do their jobs. That's the long and the short of it. Tonight was the day that tonight was the night. We got a few breaks. Yeah. Look at Nicholas. There was a point in it with 5 minutes to go, and the scoreline grossly flatters us. But we got our breaks tonight, so we'll try and kick on from here.
But the important thing is we kept our noses in front all through the game. Like, you know, they might have come back level once or twice, but we were able to keep that 1 point, 2 point lead. And that's vital at this level, like any level really.
Yeah, absolutely. They were creating the chances, and they were working very hard to create those chances, and that was from flag fall really. And so yeah, delighted that they got their result. They worked very hard.
Patrick Crotty, I mean, the ball he won in the air, like, was and on the ground as well, like, he was just superb.
It was hard won out there. Middle third, it was hard won. Patrick was winning it inside as well. Yeah. It was causing him a lot of problems.
Yeah. I spoke to you after the Cork game. It's probably a bit of unfinished business there, I suppose. You're beating Cork now in the Munster final. You won't fear that the way you're playing at the moment. Like, it's going to be a big struggle, obviously, beating Cork, but it's a great place for Clare hurling to be now.
I look at Cork are an exceptional team. They beat us last week. We were really focused on tonight and getting a response to a loss. You know, we lost our last match, and it was the first match we had lost. It was the fourth match, and it was the first time we tasted defeat. So we really had to see what was in the group in response to defeat. And sure, they came out with tremendous hunger there, and they really had a great attitude. And look, they didn't want to taste defeat again tonight, and that was the long and the short of it. Tonight is tonight, and we'll think about next Monday night, tomorrow morning, but really thrilled for the players. They put in so much, and they're looking forward to a Munster final now. And the backroom team, they've worked ferociously hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And just the last word for Aaron Shannon there, he had to stand up and stop one there towards the vital stage of the game. And he spoke out everything. He really did well there in goals.
Yeah, he's a serious goalie.
He's a serious keeper.
He's
absolutely, he's been there all the way up along. Look, it's fantastic to be where we are. Lovely walking across the pitch there tonight now and to see the lads out on the pitch. It's not an easy thing to do, Thomas, come down to Thomas.
No, it's not. So tremendously proud.
Yeah. Well done to yourself from Brendan and Tomas and all the lads there at the backroom team. Well done. Thanks. We're looking forward to another Munster final this year. Great stuff. Thanks, Thomas. So well done to Terence Fahey there. And it has to be said that the selectors and Terence, they got the marks up right, and especially with the place in Oran Cahill there early in that first half. You know, he had a great performance there, and you know, they got all their matchups really well, and you know, long ball, short ball, did everything really well. So well done to the management team on a great performance against Tipperary. Oran Cahill, congratulations, a marvellous game there you had there for Clare this evening. Great to be in the Munster final, great to come down to Thurles and come away with a win against Tipperary in their home patch.
Yeah, it's just good now, considering having won since, I don't know how, back in 2015 was where our last time being down here, 2016 maybe. Serious bunch of lads in there, they put in some effort tonight. I know it was level at half time, we drove on at half time, and finally got over the line eventually this year. So it's something.
You did. You 2 draws earlier in the year, like so. When we look back at the draws, they were important, like to get those draws.
They're vital, yeah. Without them now, we were even relying on a bit of luck last week between Cork and Limerick, and Cork will through for us. So glad now, and all to Leeds next Wednesday.
The lads there, they did a bit of homework before this game, and they placed you as a sweeper role.
Yeah.
Which you got used to, but you played it to perfection. You were absolutely mopped up everything.
Yeah, to be fair to Bugler now and Terence and Tomas and all the backroom staff, we had that planned there. We knew we were going to play it, so even the last 2 weeks we practiced in training and drove it home. So no, I'm very happy with that now.
But you were immense in half-back. They tried to penetrate you. They just couldn't get through. Your physicality, and you were able to stop them without giving away too many frees, which was, it's not an easy thing to do, like.
No, especially the first time we played when we conceded away 20 frees, that's what kept them in the game. But the lads now in the half-back, they're excellent stopping the ball in the air and bursting forward. Dahi Lohan and Jan and pushing through and all them flyers now to the.
Absolutely, John Kennedy behind you there. He came out a few times. You were able to lay it off to him as well, and you have it off to a tee.
Yeah, me and John now together down to a tee now at the moment. So
you're like twins at this stage. Yeah. Dahi had an immense game there beside you there. He was fabulous. Dahi Lohan. He stopped everything. He won ball. He did everything like yourself. And that's what won the game for us, I believe. No, the lads did it up in the forward side, but our half-time was, I thought, was the winning of the game.
Yeah, it was just like the senior games. Pure harsh. He was excellent as usual. He's been great all the way for us now. So he was excellent today. So was everyone in the team. To be fair, everyone fought. So that's all we can ask for.
Yeah, 2 Munster finals. We've watched more in the minor. We're hoping the seniors will get into it later on.
Yeah.
Hurling is going great in Clare, Oran, as a result of what you've achieved now as well.
Yeah, you're looking at there's 7 of us probably involved in seniors there at the moment, like so.
Yeah.
Young lads are getting in, and the minor team are coming up now. There'll be a lot of them on this team next year, so it's all hands and uppers now for Clare at the moment.
Yeah, and you did it this evening we might have been without you, but we were without Adam Hogan as well, like so. It's saying a lot, like,
Yeah, Adam was a huge last year as a captain, and how good he is in the Limerick game, and it's a shame to players miss out like that, don't you think? It should be up to them. But
you're at the peak of your powers now, like it's not going to wear you out at this stage. Maybe a day in the bog might wear you out, but playing hurling. Playing hurling what?
I know, it should be up to him, but listen, hopefully that rule gets rectified next year now, and see lads that you may as well get a award for playing good at hurling, like not awarded was a
You must be delighted with the forwards in front of you there, the way they got the scores, like,
Keith and Crotty were excellent out throughout the game. All the forwards were great. Even their tackling up there, that's what helped us nearly at the back.
Yeah.
They're tackling animals. So,
I came down from Galway to get to this match. It was a long old trip down, but it'll be a nice short trip home. It'll be a lovely trip home. So it's nice leaving Thurles with it getting into Munster finals. So
so a good week of training now ahead, and we'll plan for Cork and see what they have in store now next Monday. So
that's it. But enjoy this evening anyway, because it's a great win, and it's lovely to cross that pitch there in Thurles and come in here. So Oran, well done. Great stuff. Congratulations. Thanks very much. So well done to Oran Cahill there. He had a marvellous performance, but Lohan at centre back was tremendous. The full back line were brilliant. Goalkeeper, everybody, they just used their physicality, and it's great to see a Clare team with that physical presence. And Tipperary just wasn't able to cope with it in the end. They weren't there to break down that defence, and they didn't give away not too many frees anyway. And the forwards forwards were excellent as well. It was a great team performance, and the guys took him on as well. Everybody played their part. So great to be in Thurles for such a victory for the under-20s. What can you say? Keith Smith, congratulations. You had I suppose, the man of the match performance. I don't give him out, but you scored 2 goals and 6 points, I think, maybe. Fantastic game you had there, like that ball you caught and you turned and rifled it. It was the difference in the end, I think.
Yeah, definitely. We worked it in training, that long body draw, to catch it, and if we catch it, just all you have in the head is turn and go, and if you get any space, any bit of time, just bury in the back of the net. Yeah, and as I said there to David, like it was nip and tuck all the way, like so. The tip stayed with you, but you still had a point or two
Tip brought it back, and then you were able to. You had that energy to get it back again. So you kept that lead really, like, which is vital, like.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it was definitely nick and tuck between the whole game. You know, I suppose it was 2-3 in the end that kind of what pulled us away. Like, it was a very close game. You know, it was getting close down to the stage, but look, the subs came on and made a massive impact like that. They have every single game, and you know, we'll just hopefully do the same thing in the Munster final.
Yeah. When we look back and we see the point maybe that Sean Rinn got below Limerick and the other drawn games that we got, they were so every score was really important, like, to get us to where we are this evening, and to be able to seal it out now this evening is fantastic.
Yeah, definitely. Look, we're used to we've shown now that we can seal out games 2 or 3 times now. We've done it. We were a point behind Tip the first day, a point behind Limerick the second day. We brought it back to draws. We know we can stay going until the very final whistle.
Yeah, the lads played Oran Cahill there. He played in behind, I suppose, the half-back line. He did immense work. He did that job superbly.
Yeah,
and he fed you.
Oran was savage today. Yeah, he did a massive job for us, and look, they were playing as people, so we kind of matched them. But Oran had a savage game back there.
Yeah. So it's a team effort, like Jack O'Neill and Sean Rinn in midfield as well. Like they just covered all the ground and doing all the running as well.
Oh yeah, they're 2 really fit lads. You know, they're doing an awful lot of work, like putting in dirty tackles, doing the dirty work for us. Like, so that's the unseen stuff that goes without praise. So they're savage.
Dahi Lohan was centre back. He went off injured there. Hopefully it's not too serious. It's not good to see him going off towards the end of the game, but he was fantastic as well.
Oh, Dahi was savage. I'd say he popped in for 2 or 3 points as well. Like, hopefully it's only a small little niggle for him and he'll be back for next Monday.
Yeah. When is this final be played, you know?
Next Monday.
Is it on next Monday?
Yeah.
And it's on here?
I have no idea where it's on now.
Yeah. Against Cork, I would imagine this year, but yeah, with next Monday we're on the road again, so Monday night suits us anyway. Monday night hurling.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, 2-6, was it 2-6 or 3-6? 2-6, yeah, you'll settle for that.
I'll settle for that, yeah.
That's not too bad, not a bad return at all.
Not at all.
My old teammate Martin Smith will be very happy this evening over in Killanena.
He'll be very happy, yeah.
He will. Listen, Keith, fantastic game, well done. Great frees as well. Some of them weren't very easy, they were far out.
Yeah.
But you managed to, you know, in Thurles it's not easy, but you put them between the posts. Fantastic stuff. Yeah. Great game, well done. We'll see you in the Munster final.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Keith.
Sound.
Yeah, 3-17, Flaminda scored in there from the forwards. They were really, Kennedy, Smith, a whole lot of them were really in top form, like, and the scores that were got were just tremendous. The high fielding, you know, the physicality again of the forward as well, and that was tremendous. And you know, just a great all-round performance. Midfield, we won the half forward line, our full forward line were an excellent form. It is great to hear from these young players, and tremendous now to be in the Munster final. And when we look back at those tight games we had to get those draws, you know, that was all part of getting us into this Munster final. So it's great days. Munster final on Tuesday evening, Munster final next Monday evening, you know, and the scene is going really well. It's great times for Clare hurling. David Kinsley, congratulations. A big night here in Thurles. We're through to the 20 Munster final after a tremendous performance from you there in that game. You had a goal and a pint yourself, Jeff, from corner forward, which is great stuff. You got the opening goal there in the first half. Tell me a small bit about that if you can remember it.
The ball broke out kindly. Small bit of a gap on the inside by the end line, and got a bit of a shot away and just flicked up, and I was able to get the ball into the back of the net. So, enough goal, yeah.
Yeah, it was nip and tuck all the way right up to half time. We went in on level scores at half time, 1-8 to 11 points, and it was a long way into the second half before you really started to in the game. Then.
Yeah, it was very tough. Like, I mean, Tipper a class team, but we knew if we just kept in touch, our fitness would pull away. Like, we serious work done, and we knew as a team we've got a lot of character. Like, we came through a really difficult round robin. You know, we were given a lucky break when Cork got the result the other night, but we knew we'd kick on if we were still in touch with 15 minutes to go, and thankfully we did that. Yeah.
Your half-back line were outstanding, all the backs were outstanding. They really kept the tip forwards out. They were trying to burst through, but they just all converged on them and didn't give them any breathing space at all, really.
No, you can't give those tip forwards any bit of room. Like, they're class. But in fairness, like, they were setting up all our attacks as well. And like, without them, you know, obviously we wouldn't have got over the line. They were key to really even us getting the scores up above. They were putting us on the platform to score them. So yeah.
Yeah, you had the power there in the end, and you were able to get them a couple of more scores, and that goal, of course, then that came as well. Like 2 goals came in the end, but they were needed. Like, but they still couldn't make inroads. So
No, we knew like we had to shut them out. Like they got such skill, but like if we kept it tight, we knew that they'd have to push up. There'd be space up in our forward line then, and we'd have to be able to take advantage of that. And in fairness, like backs held out, and then the forwards did their job. So everyone did their job. Like, that's why we won.
They did your job. 2-17, 3-17 in the finish. It was great. It was fantastic scoring here this evening.
Yeah, so senior scores. Like 3 goals coming down to Thurles in the home patch.
Yeah.
That's not an easy job. Like, but we were told to finish low if we got the opportunity, and we took them well.
You did just that. You're in the Munster final now, David. You'd fancy another crack at Cork. You probably could have done better last day, but you did well anyway. But I mean, it's great to get that chance now.
Absolutely, like so that's what we wanted when when Cork got that win against Limerick and they gave us a second chance. Obviously our next step was taking on Tip, and we knew we were going to be facing them. And sure, look, we'll go into that energised, looking forward to it, and try and get the job done, and hopefully come out the right side this time.
Absolutely, you like Thurles, I'd say.
Nice pitch, good surface.
Had a better place to be.
Not too bad at all, no.
Yeah, David, congratulations, great game yourself, a great teamwork. Thanks so much.
Thanks very much.
Thanks.